Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for the weekly update. A few things. First of all, yesterday, just have a gook over here. Yesterday, my off Let's Play finished. If you want to catch the full Let's Play, it's done. 14 episodes, most of them are pretty short. Highly recommend it. I think it was a good game, and I very much appreciate having myself directed toward it. So yeah, Samus Returns is probably going to end this week too. Monday's video is the final Metroid, and then Tuesday or Wednesday/Friday, if it even goes to Friday, are going to be the last video or two. I'll probably try to do the recording later today just to make sure. So that's all going to be done. Once those are done, I'm probably going to have a little break between Let's Play projects. I'm going to upload the Oxenfree streams in normal format. I'm going to upload that Mario Sunshine Let's Play that I keep talking about, the old one, and just work a little more, less on video production and more on doing some Patreon and other artwork. I didn't get, it's the 15th of the month and I haven't done any Patreon stuff yet because I've been working on a really big commission, big for me anyway. Armor just takes a lot out of you to draw. I'll show it to you later when we get to it, but I finished it last night, so Patreon is now on track. We're good. We're gonna get going. Look at me with my bald head. Even with the haircut, I tried to leave enough to have a comb over there because I'm bald. Let's put a bigger thing on that. It doesn't need clips. Anyway, yeah, that's been that. So again, I'm sorry that there were no streams last week. It was a very rough week. Last weekly update, I was talking about just being exhausted. I have like something in my hip, just like a muscle locked up or something. It's putting pressure on the nerves of my leg, and because of that, I just get like very restless leg. It's like a very, very slight numbness, but enough to just be really, really uncomfortable to sit on anything. So like right now, I'm very uncomfortable doing this weekly update. Yeah, I've been just lying down a lot this past week. I had a bit of a stress panic attack one day, so I was just out for that day, and then the next day, that was Tuesday, I was just completely in bed the whole day from a stress attack. Wednesday, I had to try to clean my room because we were showing our house again because someone's interested apparently, and I threw my back out doing that because I am a fragile piece of glass at this point. So yeah, that was me lying down for the rest of that day. So Tuesday and Wednesday are my usual stream times, and that's when I'm normally have energy. I've been really like running on less than vapors for the past couple of weeks, so the streams just had to go. But I got the commission done, so I have a lot less stress in that regard. The Patreon stuff is usually a lot less stressful for me because I have like a baseline of what I need to do, and then after that is if I want to do, as opposed to the commission where it's like the baseline is up here. So yeah. Anyway, so this week should be just a little bit nicer until the end of the week. I got something good coming, hopefully, earlier in the week. We'll talk about that when it actually happens. But Thursday, I'm going to the doctor for another set of scans and back x-rays. The PET scans are just to make sure that nothing is growing where it shouldn't be. And the back x-rays are to see if my back is any worse than it is, because it certainly has been feeling worse. But there's a lot of contributing factors to that, so we're going to see if it's anything mechanical that's the issue. So yeah, Thursday's just gonna be a very tough day. I'm glad that my Let's Plays are gonna be done by then, because I'm just not gonna be producing content at that point. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to this being the last doctor's appointment before my insurance runs out for the hospital, because I talked about this before, but my insurance company is no longer being supported by the hospital that I go to for all of my cancer-related scans and x-rays and doctors and things. So like, that's just been a very big stress of trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do now. So yeah, this is going to be the last big thing before December where the insurance stops. So, you know, it's just going to be a very tough day. But yeah. Anyway, let's look at this past week. Let's see, Proton John's birthday, we talked about that. Alright. I finally got Pikmin 3. I reversed the cover, which is why it looks like this. I like reversing the covers when they have like a cool looking thing. I have not done a first impressions video, as you could probably tell if you watch my channel. I'll try to do it this week. Again, last week was just not a week for me to record videos. I'm surprised I even finished the off Let's Play, but that was like a really low effort. Not like I didn't want to put in effort, but it was just didn't require a lot of work to do, because it was like an RPG Maker game, as opposed to Samus Returns, which is like 2 screens and stacked and everything off was just a lot less effort. It was a nice side Let's Play. So yeah, Pikmin 3 might be a stream series. We'll see. You know, because it has a co-op mode. And, we'll have to see, though. I wanted to play with my brother, essentially, because my brother's here now, so, I don't know if he's going to want to play it, though. Like, he hasn't played a Pikmin game, so it would be more like streaming a first impressions and then deciding from there, if that makes any sense. Let's see, I was doing Undertale with John. Did a few drawings for Miss A this past week. She was showing off some of her OCs. So let me just get it up on Twitter Moments because it's easier that way. So this, come on. This one. Okay, I need to refresh the page apparently. I'm not up to date. Are you being rude to me? I have the number there. There we go. Okay. So this one was her OC edgelord Toki literature. No. Toki, who just gave me a kind of like a Yuri Lowell vibe, but so she's cool. She's like an assassin or something. Assassin turned mercenary, I believe the story was. So I did that. Did a thing for Joni. There was disc only podcast with a few things you could just look at there. We'll get to the commission thing later. Alex Trebek unfortunately passed away this past week. He was a class act. He was one of those guys that, like, aside from being like, you know, the voice of Jeopardy essentially, and the face of Jeopardy, and just someone that I grew up with watching, he was it's like one of those celebrities that, like, you see a lot, but like you don't hear anything bad about him. And like, despite being like a very, I don't know, he didn't like, he wasn't very political or anything like that, but maybe that's why there was no dirt on him. People didn't want to try to attack him. But you know, he's been around for decades and decades in the entertainment scene, but you don't have like the stories. There's always the stories, but Alex Trebek didn't have any of that, and I think that's, I don't know, it just reflects on his person, and he was just a good role model. So it was very sad to see. Let's see. Also, 10 years ago, this past Tuesday, I did my first fan art for a YouTuber, which was for Chucka Conroy. It was a Mother 3 fan art. So looking back at it now, I'm like, ugh. But 10 years ago is when I started making fan art and art related to the YouTube community. And 2010 was shortly after I started watching and everything. And it's the rest, as they say, is history. So I very much appreciate just Chucka Conroy back then being like, hey, thank you for the art and stuff like that. He's the one that I asked him, like, hey, how can I send you stuff? He said, oh, this is DeviantArt. And I'm like, oh, cool, DeviantArt, that's a thing I could do. So that's why I started my DeviantArt page, and just started making more art and memes and things and getting more involved in the community, and it kind of escalated from there, and here we are today. So I have a lot to thank Chucka Conroy for. And I very much appreciate the fact that over the past 10 years, he's just been very encouraging and nice and inspiring, to me and to a lot of people. So this is a Chucka Conroy appreciation post. I very much appreciate him and the work that he puts into everything, and the fact that despite being very popular, he still talks to people, including myself. Because some people just, I don't know, go into their little circles, and that's it. So yeah, let's see. Disc Only. Miss A did a bunch of streams for, did a stream for art and stuff, which was cool. Did a memes for the Disc Only podcast. The Disc Only podcast is just always very, very fun to watch. My brother's been playing Danganronpa V3. He just actually finished the post game mode to do all of the free time events and dating and stuff. So we finished that up. So we're trying to move on to a new game now. But that was cool. That was fun to watch. Anything else interesting happened this week? This week was just very, very low key on my part, aside from the videos. The last thing I did, which I kept saying that I would show you, is the commission thingy. So it's kind of zoomed out. We'll zoom in a moment, but this is it's really hard to make out the detail, as always, because of the camera, so I would suggest going on Twitter for it. But this is the commission, the characters' 2 OCs and a wooded background and stuff, but the main thing is that the one character had a lot of armor, a lot of armor, and I had to paint it. So yeah, painting the armor was just a lot of work, but I think it came out nicely, and I know it's not translating well here, but Twitter is just the easiest way to see any of these things in detail. I put in almost a month of work into it. I got this commission October 17th, so I've been just trying to finish it piece by piece, slowly. But I did it. And now I can work on other things now. And Stephen George did another interesting thing, photoshopping his friends' mouths open and closed for a thing. Last year he did it with Daytona. This year was the song Miracle from Hercules. So that was something. And yeah, no, that's it. So yeah, hopefully this week is going to be better. I think it will be. It's even though I have a lot of work now, because I'm going to have a lot of Patreon pieces to do over the next 15 days, and it might carry into next month. Hopefully not, but I don't know. There's just an albatross that has taken off of my shoulders, and I can breathe a little bit easier now. So I'm looking forward to doing just that, and doing some more chill art and stuff. So yeah. As for other things, as always, I'm going to try to stream this week. Sorry. Just need the thing to tighten my glasses back up. I'm going to try to stream this week. I've been, as I said before, the streams are unfortunately on the rungs of priority for content production. The streams are on the bottom. Like, they are the first things to go because they're, time sensitive. Meaning, like, I have a very limited amount of time to do them. So if I can't do that slot, then they have to go. Like, I can't, like, video production or art production can be done whenever. So unfortunately, the streams are the things that have to go first. But I'm hoping to fit things in a little better now that I'm going to have a lull in video production. I'll be able to, do streams for a few weeks maybe, but we'll see. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking around and hanging in there and, getting through these times. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.